So my New Year's resolution, which I don't typically do, was this year to try to read a book a week. And so far I am sticking to it and loving it, but I can't keep up with Kelly Flemings. He is back on the show today with the Soddy Daisy Community Library. And every month you'll send us this list of what you're going to talk about. And I'm always deep in a book, and so I can't pick up yours. One day I'm going to catch up.
Well, I'm still trying to catch up with myself on my to-be-read list. It's off the floor now.
So here is something that I have discovered. So I'll say this real quickly. So I used to be a person who maybe had an author that I knew I liked, and so I read a lot of that author. That's fine, but then you kind of play out of that writing style. So I have now become a person who goes to my local library that's close to my house, and I just kind of look until I see something that calls to me. That's been fun. But choosing a variety of authors has been really meaningful to me.
It's fantastic because you find things you never knew you were going to fall in love with.
Yeah.
Different genres, different authors, topics.
And writing style. What one person
very
likes,
much.
somebody else might not resonate with quite so much, right?
Oh, exactly, because some people are more character driven, some have to have action, some want to have just something that's very familiar to them, so that it's a comfort read.
Right. I think all three are good depending on the mood you're
Exactly.
in. And you don't leave the kids out. Every time you're here, you come with an adult book and an adolescent book. I think it's fun that the theme you have today just kind of happened. It wasn't intentional.
It just kind of fell in my lap with all 8 arms. We're talking about octopuses today, or octopi.
Octopi, I think. So which is the children's book?
The children's book is The Benefits of Being an Octopus by Anne Braden. It's actually an older book. It's about 7 years old, but recently I picked it back up because I remembered enjoying it, and I fell in love with it all over again. It's about this young girl who she's very poor in a very rich town, so going to school is a big challenge, and she deals with a lot of bullying, a lot of poverty prejudice in it, but she finds the debate club and finds her voice, and it's remarkable to see how she can elevate herself over everything that is said against her and become a better person.
I love that.
It's
That's a
great.
beneficial read also for adults. We talk about this
very
sometimes.
much so. This one's about a 6th to 7th grade read. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for much younger. You could probably go down to about 5th grade, but it does deal with some topics. The gun debate is addressed in it also. So the younger you get, the less they're going to understand and benefit from the book, but I would very much recommend this to adults.
The self-reflection you find when you read, I don't even know how to overstate how powerful it is. I mean, it really is remarkable what you learn about yourself when you read a book.
And that's like the old saying goes, books are a mirror and a window. It's a mirror to reflect who you are, whether you know elements of yourself or not, and it's a mirror into other people's lives and what they go through, and it helps you develop empathy on a much greater scale.
Yeah, the book I'm reading right now, I'm going to be really sorry to see it end because I love these characters so much. I'm reading The Secret Life of Bees, which you said you love too.
I do love
I don't know how I didn't read that book when it came out, but I'm glad I'm reading it now.
It wasn't meant for you to read it until right now.
There you go. Okay, now this is the adult one.
This is the adult book. It's The Life Cycle of the Common Octopus by Emma Knight. This is her first novel, and she's a Canadian author. It's really great because, being a guy, I do like to explore other topics, and this is all about female friendship, womanhood, motherhood. These 2 girls go off to Edinburgh, Scotland, for their first year at university, and it follows them for a year of how their friendship, they get closer and they get farther apart. There's a love interest with one of the characters, Penelope. And she deals with a lot of things along the lines of how when you become a mother in a lot of today's society, you're supposed to give up everything for your children, but that's not put on the fathers. And so a lot of times, women are looked down on when they continue to express themselves, have their own life, follow their own career, and follow their heart.
Interesting. Okay, I want to get back to something I'm afraid I'm going to forget.
Okay.
It is the Soddy Daisy Community Library.
Correct.
So every year y'all do this bookmark contest, and
Yes.
that's going on now.
Oh, it is. It's so exciting. Our amazing partners at Arts Build. This is our 4th year working with them. I think 4th or 5th. Time flies.
It does fly.
But this year, we change the theme every year, and it's the Classic Bookmark Art Contest. We want to know, through your art, what you consider a classic. It can be, Starry Night, or it could be the Campbell Soup Can artwork, music, cars, anything that you consider a classic, anything that's going to stand the test of time.
Okay, so did they draw literally on a bookmark?
Well, there's a template that you can
Okay.
get to on our website, and it doesn't have to be on that particular page. That just gives you the dimensions.
That's what I
and-
meant. It's going to be small like that. It's
It
not a
is.
large that you scale
No,
down.
it's I think 2.5 by 8.
And can adults enter this as well?
Yes, we've got 4 categories: elementary, middle, high school, and adult. There are cash prizes for the top 3 winners, and the first prize, each of those 4 categories, we physically print bookmarks and give them out through the school system, the library, through our art partners like Arts Build.
And it's amazing the talent level of
Oh
these
my
people.
gosh, you would not, I would never have expected the level of talent, even in, the kindergartners
Yeah.
blow me away every year.
Okay, and then I'll share this with you. He told me about a book I'm going to read next, I think, called Remarkably Bright Creatures.
Yes, going with the octopus theme, Remarkably Bright Creatures. I'm afraid the author's name is escaping me.
That's okay. I'm going to look it up.
It is absolutely phenomenal.
And have you read anything by Ann Patchett?
Yes.
Do you love
She
her?
is so rich and detailed.
What have you read? The Dutch House?
I did.
you read
I
that
read
one?
that one.
Tom
and
Lake? Did you read Tom
I
Lake?
did.
Run?
No, I haven't read that one.
That's a good one too.
Okay.
Okay, so now
now I've got something on my
swapped.
reading list.
I think that the Dutch House is my favorite of hers,
Oh,
though.
it is.
That was
It's
a good one.
So rich.
You go see Kelly and the whole crew at the community library up there in Soddy Daisy, and then you can sign up to do the bookmark contest. The deadline's coming up, though. 1 entry per person. Go find your favorite book and snuggle up.
If your yard looks like this, it's time to call Blewett Septic. Blewett Septic, where our integrity, punctuality, and craftsmanship make sure the job's done right. We're family owned with a tradition of excellence in Chattanooga. Blewett Septic. Call Corey for your free estimate today.
Zaxby's just perfected the Philly again.